Hi, in this video I'm going to be sharing the foods that I eat. I've had so many people request and ask me what I eat now and what I ate when I first found out that I was diagnosed with cancer. And to be honest with you, it really hasn't changed all that much. And I'll get a little bit more into detail about that. You can also go to my website and the About Me tab, click on that, you can read a little bit more about that too. Now, before I actually get into this, I want to let you know again that I'm not a doctor. I don't profess to cure cancer. I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist, okay? These are things that the things that I'm sharing with you are what I do on a regular basis and what I believe has not only aided me in my recovery from cancer, but has allowed me to thrive as I'm doing today. So that being said, a typical day for me, actually before I get into my typical day, my staple foods on a regular daily basis consists of leafy greens, fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, grains, and beans and sea vegetables. Those are my staple foods. Okay, I have eliminated meats or animal products and dairy altogether. However, during the winter months, I do incorporate a little bit of organic ground beef, maybe like in a chili or something like that, but it's very sparingly. And when I say sparingly, I'm talking about maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks. And maybe sometimes I'll even make a little hamburger patty for me. But I found that because of the adopted plant-based diet that I have now, I don't really even crave it at all. I don't miss it at all, which I never thought I'd say. So, and another thing is once I adopted to this kind of a lifestyle, I found out that I didn't require nearly as much food as I was eating on a regular American-based diet, where there's a lot of processed foods involved and improper food combining and things like that. When you're on an American diet, it seems like you always need to eat, even though you may be bloated or you're full, but you always want to keep eating and eating and eating. That's because your body's not getting what it needs. Now, the foods that I have adopted, I'm getting all the nutrients, all the enzymes, and the oxygen and things like that into my body. These are the things your body requires and they need. And I found by doing that, when you do the whole foods and things, you don't require nearly as much food and you're not hungry. And it feels great. So that's typically, like I said, that's my staple foods. A typical day for me is I'll get up in the morning, I'll have 2 to 3 cups of water. About a half hour later, I'll have 2 to 4 ounces of wheatgrass. Then I'll go work out, come back from my workout, and I'll have a green smoothie. My green smoothies consist of leafy greens and fruits. So there's a variety of things that you can do within that, but that's what I do. I learned that from a book called Green for Life by a lady named Victoria Botenko. You can find that at my website as well. So it consists of that. So I'll have that after I work out. About at lunchtime, I'll have a salad. One of my easiest, quickest favorite salads is just very generic romaine lettuce, some sprouts, which the sprouts that I usually use are clover sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, broccoli sprouts, lentil sprouts, and mung bean sprouts. Throw some, whatever vegetables I want in there, maybe some cucumbers, some olives. I'll throw in an avocado, maybe some nuts and seeds, some almonds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, a little sea vegetable, some dulse sea vegetable. I'll sprinkle on a little cayenne pepper and a little bit of turmeric. Things like that. And then where the icing on the cake is in the dressing. I make a lot of my own dressing, that way it's raw and natural and organic, those kind of things, but I also buy some organic dressings as well. So it depends on what you want to do, but I have become really accustomed to salads. I'll usually have one for lunch, and sometimes I'll have one for dinner. If I don't have one for dinner, and if I don't have a cooked meal, that might be my one cooked meal that I have, and I usually have one cooked meal maybe every other day, and it usually consists of some whole foods, some grain, some maybe brown rice with some steamed vegetables, things like that. It varies, but I've gotten pretty creative with the things that I do now. And if I don't have a cooked meal, I'll have a chocolate smoothie, and you can watch my video on chocolate smoothie and see what's in it and how I make it. It's as simple as that. But anyway, this through all the research that I did and all the people I talked to, and now obviously through experimentation, this is the lifestyle that I have adopted. And like I said before, I mean, I don't require nearly as much food, but my body's getting everything that it possibly needs. I've had blood tests; it's been immaculate. One thing is, a lot of people ask me where I get my protein from. Well, you get them from your beans, your nuts, your seeds. And the one thing that people don't realize is protein is made up of a bunch of amino acids, and leafy greens are full of amino acids. I didn't have any deficiency with my protein at all. I had no deficiency whatsoever on this type of dietary lifestyle. So I'm not missing out on anything. Now again, I would never tell you what to do. I don't expect you to believe everything that I believe or to be as passionate about this stuff as I am, because I'm pretty passionate about it. Also, I went through all the standard stuff when I was diagnosed with cancer. I went through brain surgery, 2 of them actually, radiation and chemo. Now, knowing what I know now and everything that I've gone through and researched and all those things, I would do things completely different, and I'm just going to leave it at that. If you have any questions about that, you can contact me at chad@crushcancer.net. And one last thing is, things that I snack on maybe between meals, if I'm hungry, is maybe some almonds, any kind of nuts, seeds, anything like that, some fruit, and there's other things that I make out of those things that I might snack on as well. Some goji berries are always good on the run, but fruit, those kind of things. So really simple. I try to keep everything simple and basic, and because I don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful for you. I'm trying to answer like I've been asked. I've been asked so many times what I eat. I drink a lot of water, but the things that I eat as well, green smoothies and all those kind of things, also have a lot of water content, which is nice, but a lot of water and plant-based diet consisting of leafy greens, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, essential fats, beans and grains. And that's pretty much the gist of it. So anyway, like I said, I hope that's been helpful for you. Hope that's answered some questions for you. If you have any questions, chat@crushcancer.net. Other than that, have a great day.